Here's something to check out. Take a $20 bill, right? And what you do is fold it over, fold it in half, and then fold the top half back. And look what you get. Does that look like the coronavirus 2020? Yeah, check it out. Hey guys, welcome to the weekly recap, the most complete and reliable source of news that you're going to find on the internet. Now, this is the 20 some odd day of the shutdown for the coronavirus, and we've still got a report. We're still here doing our best. And let's get right to it. You may recall that last week I demonstrated how to make a do-it-yourself face mask in case you required one. Well, didn't that come in handy for me this week? Here, check it out. So when Dr. Henley's office called to confirm this appointment, they said I had to be sure to wear a mask. Luckily, last week I invented one. So let's put it on and see how we do with the doctor.
Oh, no.
There we go. Waiting for the doctor in the examination room. Hey, doctor, how are you?
Doing, young man?
I'm doing just fine.
Any good news?
Nobody said anything about this face mask. Not the check-in lady, not the nurse who, did her little thing, and not the doctor. I thought I was going to have some humorous comments. Didn't get them. Anyway, this works. Yeah, if it turns out you need a face mask, you've got it. It's an easy thing to do. In our follow-up segment this week, what I want to do is to go back a week or two ago when I had the problem with my drone. And here's what happened. You may recall that a couple of weeks ago, I wrecked my drone trying to do a stunt where I was flying a roll of toilet paper. I was going to get another drone, but then I decided not to jump on that right away. Instead, what I would do is to send the broken drone to DJI, the people who make it. And luckily, they took care of it. Here's the box that came, and what we're going to do is see how they did. It cost me $95 to get this done. So let's open it up and see what we got. There it is, good as gold. And now what I got to do is put the props on and the battery, and let's take it for a flight. Let's see what we do.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So this works. It took me an hour or two to get this thing activated because it's a new framework, but it's working. It's a little breezy out here, so it's not great for flying the drone. Plus, it's cloudy. But let me take it up a little bit, get some footage, and you can see what it looks like. Yeah, so now it's looking at me, and what I'm going to do is, I'll tell you what, I'm just not going to fly toilet paper anymore. I learned my lesson. All right, DJI, you're great now.
Landing.
Now, also last week, I did a list of suggested books, authors, characters, and they were all American novels, and I suggested you might find them interesting or enjoyable. At the time, I promised that I would do the same thing for my favorite English authors. Now, it's a much shorter list, as you'd expect, but here they are. Here you go. Last week, I made a series of recommendations on books that you might read, and they were all by American authors. They were all page-turners, and I've enjoyed every single one of them. This week, what I'm going to do is to do the same thing, but with British authors. And once again, in the description underneath this video, I'm going to have a list of these characters and the authors that go with them, so that you can easily follow up and pick whatever you might find interesting. Now, the thing I got to say is that where last week everything was very, very heavily oriented towards crime and police and things like that, this week with the British authors, it's a little more varied. So let me start off, and the first character is a man named Jack Aubrey. He was a captain in the Royal Navy during the Napoleonic Wars. He appears in 20 books. They were written by a man named Patrick O'Brien. And they're very, very interesting. They're actually based on actual ship's logs and so on for the Royal Navy during that time period. And by the way, with regard to that series of books, it's probably a good idea to read them in order. You'll get a much better feel for the development of the characters and of the plots as well. The second author is second character is a very interesting man. His name is Jackson Lamb, and he's a spy. He's in MI5. He appears in 9 books. They were all written by Mick, Herron, and I will tell you, they are absolutely great. He's a character like you've never seen before. We've got another cop, Inspector Rebus, R-E-B-U-S, and he appears in 19 books, all written by a man named Ian Rankin. All very, very good. No need to read these in order, but they're absolutely excellent. And then finally, for a real change of pace, there's a character called Matthew Shardlake, who happens to be a lawyer in Tudor England. In fact, the story starts when Thomas Cromwell takes power. The books are written by a man named C.J. Sansom. It's maybe more or less useful to read these in order, but absolutely not necessary. So this is a much shorter list than I had with the American writers, but once again, I can thoroughly recommend them. Give them a try. Well, that's my report for this week. I know it's a little bit sparse, but it's been a sort of a tough week. Anyway, I hope you're dealing with this shutdown. We'll keep digging out the news for you and putting it out there. So hang in there. This shutdown is going to end. It'll end sometime. I don't know when, but it'll be soon. In the meantime, take care. Enjoy yourself. Alexa, what's the weather going to be today?
What do you care? You're not going out anyway. Get over it.
I can't even get over it. I think the pink hair looks amazing.
Yeah, the pink hair looks great. The sneakers and the dress. I love the sneakers. No move. Sometimes what you do. Oh, then no. Did the bunny bring it back outside when it belongs?